Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is well and safe on this Friday afternoon. You are seeing my video. It is coming to you from northern Indiana, where we're kind of in the middle of what they're calling a snowstorm. We've had snow. We're supposed to have rain. We're supposed to have winds. And I know the entire nation has been getting a cluster of all kinds of weather. I hope that my internet holds. I want to get this done. And then I have one other video to film, and that is my Friday faves video. And that's where I share an item, something I'm using, something I really love. And it's not something that I sell. It's just something that I use, and I want to share that information with you. Stay tuned. It will be the live that'll be posted after this, but I have to change my clothes. Hint, hint. Welcome. My name is Kathy. I am a 72-year-old Seint artist. And all week we have been talking about color and how you can determine whether you're a cool or warm person, what colors look best on you. If you have missed this entire series, please follow. Just go back on my Facebook page, click to follow it because you should be following it. That's a rule. It's not really a rule, but if you follow it, you're always going to know when I post things like this. It has been a fun week for me because I'm using colors I would not normally use. The color that I'm actually going to share with you today, or I should say the color scheme, and I will share this on Facebook after I am done. Let me flip oh gosh, I lost my picture. Hold on. Technology here sometimes can get me. Let's try this. That's a cool summer, soft summer, soft autumn. I'm sorry. I had it all lined up. Here we go. Light spring. Return it. And hopefully I'm not going to bump it. The other graphic that I posted on the very first day of color theory was talking about winter. This is the first one that I'm doing on spring. Again, you are going to look in your closet, and these are going to be those are going to be the clothes. I can't believe I did that. Those would be the clothes that you would probably see in your closet if you were going through. We talked about, how you organize your closet and you put your clothes in the order, group them into colors. It makes it much easier to create an outfit when you have that done. You're not searching all over for a certain top. I encourage you to do this, but when you look at that, you can see that my sweater falls in line with this. But you'll also kind of look and think, those are warm colors. And I thought Kathy was a cool, and you are correct. What I have done is I've actually made this sweater more on the cool side. And I do that by wearing a pop of white at my neck. I do that by wearing silver jewelry. And even on my wrist, I teamed it up with some sparkle bracelets that I wear almost all the time. And these are from Park Lane. They come in a set of 5. I have the gold and silver set, and then I also have the dark set, which is the black, and they look like black and navy. I wear them almost every day, but I only wear 2 because I normally team it up with one of my stretchy bracelets that I've made. This has rose gold in it. It's okay to mix metals. I know sometimes we used to hear that we shouldn't do that, but the trend out there now is a mixture of metals looks good. So I mix the metals. This is rose gold. I've got a rose gold cover on my Apple Watch. I did put a band that almost matches my sweater on, and I've created this cool look, and we're going to extend it by actually doing an eye look that is cool. When I post this online after I'm done, I want you to, oh my gosh, I cannot believe all of a sudden I've got that up there, and I don't want that. Hold on. Got to go back to it. There we go. All right. At the bottom are lip colors, suggested lip colors for this particular look. But I am looking at the eyeshadow palette. And the reason I like to do this on my iPad is that I can blow it up like that. I can make it as big as I want, and I can decide what colors am I going to choose. Now, I'm an artist. I have all the colors. Finally, after a year, I have all the colors. And the reason I feel it's important to have all the colors is because y'all ask me what certain colors look like. Because we all know that they swipe or swish on our hand or on our skin different than what they look in the palette. And this is especially true about our highlights. Do you remember when we used to go to the drugstore and we used to hold a bottle up and you think, I wonder if that works? And I think that's good. Well, we don't do that because they're going to go on different. That's the reason, as an artist, we ask you to send us a selfie without any makeup on so that we can see your bare skin. And at that point, we can suggest certain colors, because we know how they're going to go on, that are going to benefit and look the best on you. That's the reason you need an artist. I'm not saying that you can't do your own color match if you want, but chances are your artist, who is trained to do this, is going to be able to get you a color, and you may get a color that you thought, there's no way I would ever have picked that. And I can attest for that. I had 3 color matches done, and none of them had the same one, but it was the 3rd color match that looked the best on me. I'm just sharing that information. You can change throughout the year. You can go from season to season and decide, I think I want to have a different color, and that's all well and good. But your first initial color match should come from your artist, and then you can start playing with the colors, because there are times that you're going to have a different outfit on and you need a different look on your face. I have a full face of makeup on, and I'm actually going to take off that blush because I'm going to use a different blush today. And I'm going to start on my eye by putting a little bit of my brightening shade. This is my lightest color in my palette, and I use that as an eye wash. And it acts like a primer. If you see me looking to the side, that's because that's my mirror, and I need to sometimes look over there to see what I'm doing. All right, so you can see that brightened my eyes up tremendously. Maybe even a little too much. Let me see if I can take some off, because it really does look bright. Your sponges are fabulous for this. You don't have to disturb. You're not wiping. You're simply pushing and lifting off. That looks a lot better. We are taking this spring color, and we can wear this because we've lightened it up. The first color that I am going to use, and I have to keep my trusty glasses here because Seint prints on the bottom of these really, really tiny. So we're going to take a color called Foxy. I'm going to pick up Foxy. I'm going to try to swatch it on my hand for you. So you see how gold that is? You're thinking, oh, that really might not be the right color for Kathy. And you're right. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to take it on my brush. I'm going to knock the majority of it off. I'm going to deposit it out here. And then I'm going to swipe it all over the lower part of the lid. Now, you do want to watch this if you're my age, because you have more crinkles on your eyelid, more loose, saggy skin than somebody younger than us. So I put a light wash of that color on, and then I'm going to take a clean brush that I'm only using for blending. This is my blend brush, and I never use it to apply color. And this came with a palette years ago, and I saved it because it was just a little brush. Go back through your stash, find a brush, wash it, clean it up, and only use it for blending. And that will be a great ticket for you. Now, the next color, I can honestly tell you, I have never used this color before, and that was the reason I picked it, and it is called Emerald City. So you can imagine This is a green. Oh, oh. All right, it's also a shimmer. I am going to pick it up with the spongy end of my brush. And the reason I'm not picking it up with the fluffy side is because I don't know how it's going to look and I don't want that much on. And I'm live on camera right now, and I have done enough goofy things when I'm live on camera. I'm not going to try to screw it up. All right, you see what I'm doing? I'm just swiping. It's not bad. I'll pick up a little bit more. That's the nice thing about Seint's eyeshadow, is that they are buildable. I have a swipe. Now I'm going to flip to the fluffy end, and I am going to work that product on the outer part of my eye. I'm not carrying it in. I'm putting it out there. That's it. Putting it out there. Oh, if my kids were watching, they would go, oh my gosh. All right, there, you've got the stripe. Take your brush, fluffy end, and just do swirls. I can't tell you enough how important blending is. Blending is your key to making any eye look really, really good. Let's take the blender and let's blend a little bit. What this is doing is it's lifting off any excess, but you can automatically see that it's there, and it's really pretty. I'm really excited about this because this is really pretty. Hold on for a second while I clean off my brush. This is the little cleaner. This little guy is a godsend. You can either put it in your palette or you can leave it with the tin on and just grab it. But this cleans all the excess powder off, and it's like you're working with a clean brush all over again. All right, my next product I'm going to pick up is Seint. We have used Seint before. Actually, Seint was in my palette. I had to go digging for it in my normal palette. There it is. But again, it's definitely a warm color. So we're going to go in, swirl, tap off the excess, go to the outer edge again, and this time we are coming and we are simply doing on the orbital rim. So we're going to knock that off, do it on the other eye, deposit the color on the outer part of the eye, and work across so that you are simply on the orbital rim. I'm going to finish it up by blending it down just a little bit, and then I'm going to take a look at that. All right, let me go in with my, isn't that pretty? Again, not a color that I would use. All right, we are going to finish with a color that I would use, and this is called Soulmate. Soulmate is the glimmer, the little shimmer, and you know I always like a little glimmer shimmer. See how light that is? I'm going to apply this with my finger, and the reason is because I can get much better payout. I know they make brushes for this, but either I'm just not doing it right or whatever, but I like to put that color on and look at the payout. And look at how much lighter it made my eye. Oh, I like that. I do like that. And I like this eye color, and I would not normally wear this. Now, I don't want to brush much of that shimmer off. I really am a shimmer girl. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm the person who wears earrings to the mailbox, but I really like that shimmer. All right, now we're going to finish this look off by applying La Cienga. I hope I said that right, because it is way too fun to say if I said it wrong. La Cienga. And I am, gosh, I don't have a clean finger. Probably that means I should put my lip color on with a brush. Let me see if I can find a brush here. If you would see my palette, you would go, you gotta have a brush in there. I do. Here it is. Ding, ding, ding. All right, I'm taking La Cienga. And La Cienga is a warm color, but oh my, do I like it. It has a little bit of pink mixed with a little bit of warmth. And let me take it and put some of that on my cheek. And there is my finished look. La Cienega. La Cienega. That feels good. That looks good. I like that. All right. I'm seeing some hearts or something going up. And as blind as I am, that's about all I can see. I can see maybe have a couple people watching. If you are watching the replay on this, I encourage you to say that you're on replay. If you're watching it live, say, hi, Kathy. That way I know you're live. And let me know if you have had fun this week. They're ending with the spring look. I'm going to post this as soon as I get off here. And then as we get into spring, I will post a summer look for you, because summer, of course, is going to be all about warmth. And I want to make sure that we get you into the summer vibes, but it's a little hard to get into summer vibes, even spring vibes, actually, when you've got all the snow blowing out there. I have a little dog, my little dog Joseph. He doesn't even want to go out. He goes out and he stands on the deck, or he stands on the porch, and he goes, and then he wants to come back in, and I have to force him to go out. There you have it, girls. That was my week of color, and I have taken this normally warm color, have cooled it up a little bit so that it looks good for this person who does cool colors and cool tones. Just because you like one or the other doesn't mean you can't wear the other colors and look good. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop those in the comment section below. If I have intrigued you, and if you think, I think I want one of those beginners palette, comment the word match below, or you can text the word match to the number that is on the screen. I will ask for a selfie, and I will get back with you within about 24 hours of what colors I feel would look best on you. I will color match you to 3 colors. I let you pick your lip color, because lip colors, everybody's got a different take on lip color. And I kind of like bright. I like the pink, but I can also wear dark, but of course it's the whole look. I always let you pick those lip colors, and if you want more, if you want eyeshadow suggestions, I'll give you some of those too. I may be the girl next door. You may be the girl next door who wears nothing but mascara and maybe a little bit of blush. I can help you too, because when you're 72 and you can have moist skin that looks dewy and you've got that healthy glow, oh my gosh, that's worth it. Because so many of us, when we get to this age, our skin is dry, and it doesn't matter what we put on our face, it falls into the lines and wrinkles, and instead of making them diminish, it accentuates them and makes them look worse. I want to share this with you. I want you to feel confident. I want you to like the look that you've got when you look in the mirror. I'd be happy to be your artist. Thanks for stopping. Stay tuned. I will post the video, or I'll post the graphic for the look that I did today. And then Friday Faves is coming up, and it's like hot. Talk to you later. Bye.